Buddy, Celt89 here, and we're going to be playing some Rust today. What is Rust? Well, it's a survival game. Basically, what you have to do is find materials, food, and, and find resources so you can create weapons. And the interesting thing about this is that there's other players in the world, and it's a pretty big world. So it takes quite a bit of time to go around the whole thing, especially if you go if you stray off the road and you go explore these other areas. This server that I'm playing on, I believe, has, let's see, how many players are on? 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 9 players. Not many people, especially since the world is pretty big. So the chances of running into them is pretty unlikely, but it probably will happen. But I do have to do some exploring before I run into them. And so far, what I've realized in the server is that everyone is KLS, which means kill on sight. They may not be true, but I had a bunch of gear, and I was going back to my base, which is right here, to put it away in the storage, but someone was shooting, and I thought they were shooting at the 8 wolves that were attacking me, but it turns out he was shooting at me, and the next thing I know, I died, and I lost everything. He took my backpack, and I did not see it again. So yeah, this is a pretty nice base that I have. Luckily, I have a friend who knows someone in this game, or who became friends with him, and he hooked us up with this nice base. So, really quickly, let's explore my pad, if you will, or our pad, whatever you want to call it. So, we will start with, well, first of all, let me close this door. We're going to start from the beginning, and I'll show you what this house is like. It's a pretty nice house, or base, if you will. It's in the mountains too, so you don't have to worry about getting raided. I don't think. If we do, that would not be good. But it's pretty solid. So yeah, let's look at this base really quick. It's a nice gate here. So it's an entrance into a castle. It looks like a drawbridge or whatever. And we got a lot of barricades here. Very nice. So you don't have to worry about people jumping over these. Well, they probably could, because when I've gotten hit by these, they do a lot of damage, but I think you can get over them without dying. I'm not gonna try it though, because I don't really have anything on me, but I don't really want to die. I'll lose my gear. So yeah, if you die in this game, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but basically you lose everything, and whoever killed you can loot your backpack and take everything. And I'm not sure what the despawn rate is. I think it's 4 minutes, but hopefully that doesn't happen. We don't have to worry about that. So, we enter here. We got a nice little room here. About to enter into the main quarter. And this is our forge room. It's we got a workbench here, and we have a furnace here. Quite a few furnaces. 4 furnaces. So if you want to cook something, you can cook 4 things at once. But pretty nice. And I believe that the person who owns this house. We have a nice fire pit there. This one's going, which is weird because nobody's on. That's in my little posse here. So I must have left it on. And this is a storage box with nothing in it, but we use that so we can determine where the storage room is. So our storage room is right here, and my friend put that there just so we don't get lost, because there's a lot of floors on this thing, and you want to know where you are. So yes, we're going to the storage room. We got a nice fire pit there, and then we have different storage boxes with different loot. Really quick, there's just blueprints in there, there's some research kits in there, I believe there's wood in there, there's metal fragments in there, and that is our food. Some gear in there, so if you die, at least you can come back here and get some gear, so you're not naked, as they call it. And then we got some random stuff like charcoal and pickaxes. So if you die, pickaxes are really important. They help you mine stuff faster. When you die in this server, when you die, you get a starter kit, which is, I believe, it's a hatchet, but yeah, but the pickaxe is better because you when you mine wood and stuff, you get more. You get 20 each hit, so you really want to have a pickaxe. So we have some of that if you die, so it's not the end of the world. And then here we get some ammo, gunpowder if you want to make ammo, and we have enough materials to make enough ammo that'll last you a week or so. And then we have weapons in there with attachments, and then we have our foundation stuff here. So if you want to make a metal foundation or maybe another base, you can put your stuff in here, so you can work with that. And then we go up another level, and this is the person who showed me this base. This is his room. He had some weapons in there, but it's sort of like an armor, like in real life. If you have a stash of weapons next to your bed in case there's an intruder or something, it's similar to that. And then here's another a room. This is my friend's room, and he's a sleeper. They call him sleepers here. And I'm not gonna be a jerk and kill him because we're loyal and we trust each other. So trust is important in this game. And pretty much every other player on this server, or maybe an exception of a few, but they're pretty unfriendly because I followed one player. He said his base was being raided. I don't know why I followed him. And I went to his base. He opened it. I went in, and then he closed the door and died because there were, like I said, he was being raided, and there were two people with shotguns, and he died. So I couldn't leave because I didn't know the password, and so I just got shot by two shotguns and I died. And then I lost a lot of good, nice gear, which was unfortunate. This is my room. And then I just have some storage here, just for me. Nothing. I put everything that I get in our main storage room because we share here. So that's nice. It's always nice to have that because if you have a base to share, if you die, like I said, it's not the end of the world. You have your main base, you have your sleeping bag or bed, and you can respawn at camp and get some more gear. But I do not want to die because I have a shotgun with 3 attachments on it: my flashlight, my laser sight, and my holographic sight. And if I die, I lose all of that. And it was pretty expensive to make all of that, the gun and the 3 attachments. So I do not want to die. But like I said, a lot of these people are killing sight. And then this is another. We have 4 people live in this house. So that's the last base. And then, unfortunately, one of my friends accidentally put a roof on here, so if we get any more followers or companions, if you will, we won't be able to build on top of it unless we C4 all of this. And C4s are expensive, so that was a unfortunate mistake on his part, but we'll worry about that if we get another ally. But we can't really trust anyone here. So let's take a quick look at the wildlife so we know what we are dealing with in this game when you play it. It's pretty fun. It's a survival game, so it's not like FPS or something where there's always action. But when you do run into players, you got to be careful because you do not want to die. And a lot of people have snipers, so you might get, you'll just die. And it's not like an FPS where you respawn and you go on with your match. In this game, you have to start from scratch, and if you didn't have a base, you would have to literally, mine everything again, and it would just take forever, especially if you spent a lot of time creating, your weapon and getting all this loot that you need, like food and ammo, which is not easy to find. Well, you'll find it in crates and stuff, but you run out of ammo quickly. So you don't want to be, spraying and you'll lose all your ammo. So let's take a quick look at what's outside this base. So our base is in the mountains somewhere, and I do have these buildings right here, and what's that other one? Oh yeah, right there. And I know it's to the left of that building, so that's good to fall back on if I get lost. And it's nice that this base is close to the small radiation zone. And my friend put this little foundation here so we can know a little bit, we'll know a little bit more of where we are, so we know when we see that we take a left and we'll find our other foundation. So we got some radioactive animals here. Let's kill these. I do have a lot of ammo, 13 shots with a shotgun, so I'm not worried about running out anytime soon, but I do need to conserve my ammo if I can. So I believe it takes 3 shots to kill a bear with this weapon. There's one. And okay. And then we loot it. See if we had anything good. Oh, research kit, very nice. Very nice. Research kit. If there's something that you don't know how to craft, but you have it, for example, like say I didn't know how to craft this flashlight that I have in my gun. Actually, not that's a bad example. Say I didn't know how to craft a pickaxe. What I could do is I could drag this research kit and put it on the pickaxe, and then I'll learn how to make a pickaxe. And you want to get blueprints to create other stuff, but if you have a research kit, you can use it on an item that you already know or already own, and then you can learn how to craft it. But blueprints are really nice to have. We have a blueprint stash in the base, which is very convenient, especially if we get more allies and they're new. We can give them the patterns without worrying about anything because we already know how to craft them. And I believe when you die in a server, you keep your research that you know, which is very nice. I believe a lot of other servers you lose everything when you die, which is even the research that you know. So if you say you know everything in the game and you die, and then you lose everything, and all that day's work that you put in is gone. So it's very frustrating, but it also adds to the depth of the game. It's different. It's like playing hardcore mode on Diablo or something. You get 1 life. If you lose or you die, you lose everything. So we are getting low on food, 419, and I do have a lot of food here. And in this server, you can use Flash Kit Starter, and it'll give you basic stuff like rations and a hatchet, I believe. And you can also do Flash Kit Food, which will give you food. So I don't think it's important to have a food stash or, keep food on you, because you can always just do that. But I'm not sure if there's like maybe a day cooldown on that or something, or if it resets your gear or something, I don't know. But we have a lot of food here, so I don't need to worry about that. So this is the small red zone, and these animals, the red animals, the radioactive animals, they drop the best loot. And they used to have zombies in this game. I never actually saw one, but they took them out. It's unfortunate. I would have liked to kill some zombies, get some Daisy on. Alright, so we just got ammo there, but I can't use the 5.56 ammo for any of my guns. I use the 9mm ammo and the shotgun shells, but I can put that in the stash at the base. So yeah, we're gonna do some quick farming here, see if we can get some nice research kits or something and put it back in the base or store it in case I die. At least I'll have some more materials and I don't have to worry about running out. So I don't think that they're linked. Actually, they probably are. So I don't want to get too many here because I'll get overrun. So let's see. We'll kill this wolf here. The wolves are 2 shots with this gun. One. And the noise they make is pretty depressing. It's pretty realistic, but I don't really like the noise they make. But beggars can't be choosers. So this is large wood storage blueprint. So I do know how to create that, but I can save it for an ally if we run into one. And then more food, and this is a small water bottle. And radiation. What is radiation? Well, you can see rad at the bottom right of my screen. It says 25. When that gets to 500, you die. And that goes up when you're in a radioactive zone. That little compound up there is a radioactive zone, the small radiation town. When I enter there, then this will increase, and it'll be a pretty fast rate because I only have one radiation gear. So I do want to have these anti-radiation pills. I can, you know. Oh wait, hold on, we got a bear. Alright, so it's only 2 shots for the bear, which is nice. But yeah, anyway, I can use those pills and it'll make my radiation go down. You always want to have those, because if you run out of those and you don't have anything, even with a lot of radioactive gear, if it gets up and you don't have any of those pills, you're probably gonna die. So we don't want that. So we reload our shotgun here. It's always good to reload your weapon after you fight because you don't want to run out of. You don't want to be able, you know, pull the trigger and then it's not shooting. So then you have to reload, and it takes a little bit of time to reload, and then you might die by then. So you want to make sure you always have your gun fully reloaded. So I believe I've seen servers that go up to 200, like the official servers, but the problem with that is that it'll be like an FPS. And this is a survival game, so if you have 200 people on this server, on this map, you're gonna run into people, and a lot of people might be, a lot of players might be kill on sight, and they might shoot at you, and then you're not gonna be able to make a base because you're gonna be dying, and there'll be a lot of raids. Now, really quickly, a raid is, it's what it sounds like. You get maybe 1 or 2 or, you know, however many people, and you have a storage, or someone else has a storage, and you see their base, and then you get, you know, you bring C4s, and you just raid their base and try to take their storage stuff. So if somebody raided our base, that would be really bad, because we have a lot of materials in there, and we don't want to start over from scratch again. Especially with that huge base that we have, with, you know, 4 floors. We all have our own room, so we can go there when we're gonna log off. That's pretty nice. So let's kill this bear here really quick, and then we'll check out that radiation zone. And in radiation zones, they have a loot, which is pretty. From what I've seen, it's pretty basic stuff. You might get a research kit or some ammo or something like that, but you can find a lot of good stuff in the loot baskets, or whatever you want to call them, loot bags. And now you'll notice that, well, first of all, let me eat some food here, because I think it's good to have your food up to as high as possible, then you don't have to worry about it. So I'm just gonna start eating here really quick. Whoever's killing the mutants, say me in chat. Okay, so I think he's talking about me. I mean, a lot of people could be killing mutants, but I was just killing mutants. What they call them? I guess they call them mutants, mutant animals. So we ate our food, and we're going to check out this radioactive zone. Now, in the bottom right, you see that it's going, you know, 4, 8, 14, and when I get to 500, you die. So I'm going to, but I have a lot of pills. I have 24 pills, so I can just swallow them, and I will be alright. So let's see if we get some gunpowder, which is always nice to have. It's always nice to have gunpowder for ammo. You want to have as much ammo as possible, so if you run out, you get to go back to your storage, get some more ammo, and you don't have to worry about running out. So it's always nice to get some gunpowder. And we're radiation's at 70, so I'm gonna take a pill, because I don't want to get in a fight or something with another player and then worry about my radiation. So I want to keep it low. Because I know you see the chat. I don't know if he's talking about me. I hope he's not, because like I said, everyone kill on sight, usually. everyone's trigger happy, so I don't really want to run into a player right now. So let's see. I think my graphics are on high settings. Let's check options. Oh, my render quality is low. That's weird. There we go. Okay, so this is the highest that your graphics will go on this alpha, because it's on full, and then it's the last selection. I think it's 1080 pixels. I'm not sure, but it's the highest it goes. So it is a little choppy. Nothing too bad. I could turn the grass off and basically, yeah, why didn't I do that just to make this a little smoother? So I'm going to push F1 to open this the Rust console, and then type in grass.on space false, and that will turn the grass down, all the foliage and stuff. So it definitely helps frames per second. So yeah, I just wanted to show you some quick Rust gameplay. So what you saw was our base that I was invited to, luckily for me. And then I went to the small radiation town, and I took some loot. There's other loot there, but I didn't loot everything. And then there was animals, which dropped up, and you can also craft them or mine them with this pickaxe. I didn't show that, but let's see if we can get back to our base here. This will be fun, and hopefully don't run into a player, because I don't want to show anyone on the server where my base is, because they could raid it, and like I said, we have a ton of stuff in there, so being raided is nothing that we want to deal with. So let me just kill these radioactive animals here. Yeah, reloaded our weapon. And we'll kill this guy. There. Yeah, the sound they make is unbearable, so it's not... Oh wait, we got a wolf here. Alright. So you want to be careful, because I know one of my friends in this game, he had 3 wolves on him, and it was night out. So it's hard to see at night unless you have a flashlight, but even then it's still hard to see. So you want to be careful not to aggro more than you can handle. So let's see if we can find our base. So I know the small red town's back there, and then there's that structure there, but I don't recognize that structure. But like I said, my friend put a little foundation next to the road. So once I see that, I know that I am going the right direction. We put some stuff back in our base. We got research kits. We have a lot of research kits in our base, which is nice to have. So I don't recognize area. Oh wait, okay, there's that foundation. Oh shoot, gotta be careful with that. And I just reloaded, so luckily there's only 3 shots. But I don't have. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Okay, so I'm gonna have to switch to my pistol, just in case I run into a player or run into another animal. More gunpowder here. Got some ammo. We'll reload our pistol. Alright. So I believe I'm still gonna go down this path. Alright, we got another wolf here. And you want to make sure they don't fire too many bullets. The animals make noise after they die, but you want to make sure that you don't fire an empty or an extra bullet. So I do not recognize this area, which is not good. Oh, you know what happened? I went out the wrong side. So we're gonna take a little jog back here. So yeah, another good thing about the max number of players for this server is 50, but usually it's about, the most I've seen it is 20 or like 22 or something, and that's nice to have, because you can, you know, get to know them, get to know who's evil and who's friendly as they call them. So I consider myself a friendly. I don't like to get in unnecessary firefights. Oh, okay, so what happened was I lost where I was and I went out the wrong direction. So let's kill this wolf here, and I believe I'm going to end this video because you guys pretty much saw what this game's about. You got some cloth here, and there's a bunch of different materials to make different stuff. I'll show you really quickly the crafting list, and this is all the stuff that you can make, and this isn't even everything you can make. Like, you can make Kevlar, which is the best armor in this game. Not for radiation, but for, like, firefights and stuff like that. Animals. And you can make torches if it's night out. And this server's night lasts 7 minutes, I think. And I think the day lasts longer. But you want to be careful at night because you're a sitting duck pretty much at nighttime. Especially when you walk around with a flashlight or a torch. Because it's, you know, it's pitch black, and then you see a player, and then they get vision on you, and they'll probably shoot you, especially in the server. So I'm gonna use a radioactive pill here, a radioactive pill. Just bag of it. So this is the right way, and I have a lot of animals here, and I'm gonna have to clear some of them because I'm not gonna be able to go around them, I don't think. But it's getting dark out. Alright, so I'm gonna reload here. Check out this loot here really quick. A lot of food. Nothing interesting. And you do have to drag items that you loot. You can't do, like, it's not like Law where you can control click or something and loot everything. This is a blueprint for a shotgun, but I know that. But I'll put it back in my storage. See. Okay, so I know this house. It's getting dark out, and I do have a flashlight on my shotgun, but I don't want people to know where our base is. And you really want to get used to the map. There's a map online that I think is rustmap.net, and it shows you the map of the server, or of each server, and the maps are the same from what I know, what I understand, that they're all the same. I mean, the foundations and stuff are different, but the layout is the same. And this server is a non-decay server, which means a decay server, you build stuff and then, like, this rots out unless you repair it. And I think that's kind of annoying because if you have a huge base like we do, you don't want to worry about that going down. So, okay, so this is the foundation that my friend put here, so we know we want to take a left here. Yeah, we're going to have to kill some animals here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I didn't realize I had my shotgun out with no bullets. So I almost died there. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, I thought I heard a a player. Alright, so we're gonna go back to our base. Alright, I know that structure. And like I said, you want to use like landmarks and stuff to know where you are because there's no mini-map or anything. Like there's a map online, but you still want to know the general, have a general idea of where you are. So I know my base is to the left of that. And we'll go up here. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I showed you guys a little bit of the basics. There's a lot of, a lot of crafting that goes into this, and a lot of farming, if you will. And then I didn't run into any other players, but I'm kind of happy about that because I probably would have got killed because I think I'm pretty good at FPS games, but in this game you die fairly quickly. It's like Counter-Strike or something. It doesn't matter what gun you have, you're gonna get killed if you get shot twice or 3 times or something. and you especially don't want to be out at night. It's about to get pitch black out here, so you don't want to run into players, especially when it's about to go dark. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick rundown of Rust and what it holds and what the game's like. Survival game. You run into players. You're probably gonna run into enemies because everybody wants to loot other people. And if somebody looted me, he would get all of the stuff: gunpowder, food, attachments, armor, research kit, blueprint, the metal fragment that you need to create pretty much every gun, stuff like that. Alright, so thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.